Hey Aries, how you all doing? It's Nikita here from Intuitive Guidance. Just doing your love reading quickly for the month of May. If you would like a personal or private reading with me more specific to your situation, as always my link is in the description box below for the website, and just click on it, it will take you straight there. Also, can I ask that you not forget to like the video if you liked it, or dislike if you don't like it. Leave a comment if you want to share your story, and subscribe if you're new and you like the channel. So let's just get straight into your reading now that's out of the way. So you got the Moon, you've got the Three of Wands, you've got the King of Wands, which is you, you've got the Page of Wands, the Hermit, the Hierophant, the Five of Cups, the Chariot. Okay, so what it looks like to me, this is a love reading by the way if I didn't say, but wow, it just got really bright. It looks like to me that you are, so this could either be you or the other person, I should say that. If it's the other person, then I'll just start with someone. Someone was hidden, like they were deceiving themselves in terms of their feelings. I feel like someone was suppressing the way they truly felt. They had a lot more emotion, a lot more feelings, romantic feelings for somebody than they let on. It could have been fear that was the motivator behind this. It could have been that someone didn't want to deal with love at this time. I feel like it's fear, and I feel like there was a deception. Whoever it is was deceiving themselves. They were pushing and suppressing the emotion down and choosing to ignore the way they felt. But I feel like someone walked away because there's no one else in your reading. So it's either you or the other person that walked away because this person wasn't expressing the way they felt, and this person wasn't taking a leap of faith or moving forward in any way. They were just staying stuck. With the Three of Wands, it does look like now, if you're cross-watching especially, if you're not cross-watching, it could be that, you know, this is someone towards you, but it looks like this person is very much thinking about, it's like with the Page of Wands, it's like they want to move on, they would like to move on, and instinctively, especially if you know it is Aries, instinctively the first thing you want to do is kind of go and see what else is out there, and you know, explore, have your wild side out, your passionate side, and go and see, you know, what else with the Page of Wands here. Go on something else that's new, that's exciting. So it's something new for you is going to be exciting, and that will be the natural thing to do, and you know, plenty more fish in the sea kind of attitude. But deep down it's not really going that way, because I see the King of Wands staring at the Three of Wands, which is telling me that it's kind of like still waiting for the person to come back deep down, still waiting to see what's going to happen with this situation. And if you notice, the King of Wands has his back turned to the Page of Wands, so it's kind of like I said, that would be the instinctive nature, but no, this King of Wands is very much focused on this past person. So either you're focused very much on the past, or someone's very much focused on you, someone that you walked away from. And yeah, there's a huge focus on here, like it's something that you or this person are constantly thinking about, and you're waiting, and I feel like, or they're waiting, and I feel like the waiting, when it comes to a point where it's unbearable, you or this person will actually decide, no, I have to reach out, because it's very much taking over your mind, and I just feel like your feelings are becoming stronger and stronger. It's literally like absence makes the heart grow fonder in this case. So you have the Hermit as well, which is talking about just thinking deeply about this situation. being in a position where you are maybe seeking the answers to it and asking questions to yourself, like, well, or just kind of going through it and running and giving a kind of having an idea of what went wrong and, you know, what led up to this situation, and just trying to kind of understand the way you feel, or they're trying to understand the way they feel and why and how. More of an introvert energy, so maybe they spend, when they're alone, they think about this a lot. Yeah, when they've stopped and they're alone, they just think about what, like I said, what went wrong, how it went wrong, and just trying to like decide on their feelings and how to like go about. It's just like a very like, it's almost like confused, but it's also trying to gain the clarity. So the Hierophant is next to this. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, but with the Hierophant, I just feel that I feel like you would just like to make peace, and I feel like it would just be in a way of, whatever I done that was wrong, I'm sorry. Whatever you done, I forgive you, I accept it, and I just want to be back in your life. I know that's not what the Hierophant means, but that's just what I feel like. It's just like a truce is what I feel like. You or them would just be happy to make a truce if it meant that you could be in their life and they could be in your life. The Five of Cups is talking about, you know, the same, focusing on the past, sad about it, regretful about the things that happened, disappointed in the way it turned out, sad at the fact this person isn't in your life, losing hope as well. But with the Chariot, I think that, like I said, if it gets to a point where it's unbearable and this person doesn't come back, or you don't go back to them, then they will come forward themselves. They will come forward no matter, you know, whether they've planned a little speech or not. And this could happen soon, because we have the Chariot here. The Page of Wands, I do feel is talking about like what you would like to be doing. It's like your logic brain is kind of telling you to, you know, there's plenty more fish in the sea, move forward. Like, this is, you know, especially as an Aries, it's just like, well, all I need to do is move forward and find someone else, and, you know, keep moving. Like, it's exciting to actually be in something new, but you can't let go of this past. So deep down, I think in your heart, when you acknowledge your feelings here and you address them, it's just kind of obvious to you that, or it's obvious to them that this is the person for them. And if they actually just addressed it, forgot about their pride and followed their heart, it would lead them to you, or you would be led to them, whichever way it is. So we have Worth Waiting For in the Doreen Virtue deck. Divine timing is at work in your love life. I feel like you are waiting for this person, like I said, and if it gets to a point where you feel this person isn't coming back, or there's no movement, then you will take that leap of faith yourself. You will move forward. You'll devise a plan. We also have Falling in Love. These are just cards I made myself. Falling in Love, which tells me, like I said, it's like an absence make the heart grow fonder kind of feeling, where this person is falling in love with you. You know, usually when you're in someone's presence, you start to get more fond of them and you fall in love. I think it's worked the other way. I feel like when you walked away, or when they walked away, they just saw things in a new light. And we have transformation here as well. So it's like things changed, a light bulb kind of went off in their head. After some time, after mulling it over, it became apparent to them that hidden, you know, beneath the surface were feelings of, you know, romantic feelings that they just either pushed to the side and just didn't address, deliberately, unconsciously, whatever it was. They were deceiving themselves because they realized, and it could be that they were just this kind of player energy, so they just saw it, So they just saw it as, I don't fall in love. Like they just used to brushing it off. It could have been hidden by fear, because they knew deep down they felt something, but they just didn't want to pursue anything. Whatever it was being hidden, and now it's coming to the surface, and now they actually are spending time falling in love with you. In their thoughts, and their feelings, their solar plexus maybe even, I'm thinking they're just feeling that love that they have for you and realizing it's much deeper than what it was. So we have self-forgiveness. Let go of old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. Maybe there's some guilt with the way they treated you, or the fact that, or the other way around, or the fact that one of you were giving and the other one wasn't, and it was because they were trying to kind of run away from this, and now they feel guilty about this. We also have treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. Yeah, I feel like they just felt they didn't value this relationship enough, and now it's gone. It's kind of like, oh my God, like I'd give anything to have them back, and this time I'd do it right, kind of thing. So for the tarot of sexual magic, we've got the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is I just feel like no one else will do. It's not right. Whoever they were to get with, or whoever you were to get with, it's just like this person is constantly on your mind, or they're constantly on yours. And you guys, if you have had sexual encounters, were kind of like, you guys were experimental. You were just like, you were so comfortable with each other's bodies, and you didn't mind trying new things, and it was just like you were open to each other. And I feel like they haven't had that before. They feel like they won't get that again. You guys were into the same kind of thing sexually. Maybe you both had the same kind of kink or something like that, but you just felt like you were very compatible sexually, or they felt like they were sexually compatible with you. But it was more than that. It was just that you guys would have the same kind of ideas when it came to sex, and there's just like a void for this person or you. Like there's just, you guys truly do, well, this person or you truly misses one another. And like I said, it might not be in the month of May, or it could be because we have the Chariot at the end, but it's just like there's been a lot of waiting, and if it gets to a point where nothing's done, I feel like this person will come forward, or you will go forward, because there's true sadness around this, and there's a true realization of, oh my God, what have I let go here? Let's just pull one more card. I make many decisions, and then I make them right. And it says, your true work in this perfectly balanced universe is to weigh continually your new stimulation of thought against the existing beliefs within you, thereby deciding what you now want. So perfect. So it's just basically saying that for me, that you guys were like, you had this system here, the Hierophant, where it was just like you just did what you always do, where it was just like, no, I don't want love, or they did what they always did, where they didn't want love at the time. They're used to their own rules, they're used to doing things their own way, and then you kind of came along, or they came along and evoked some emotion, and it's like they didn't even know how to like change. They didn't know how to like change their usual pattern, or their usual way of ignoring the feelings, or like not even ignoring the feelings, but their usual way of not feeling, like just going through the motions. But something was evoked in them this time that made it very different, and it kind of threw them off, or threw you off, whoever it's for. So good luck with that, Aries. And like I said, if you want a personal reading more specific to your situation, my website link is in the description box. It's affordable prices for everyone, and there's also a donation reading. So if you just wanted a quick 10-minute reading and you were low on funds, you could also get a donation reading, which is where you just donate the amount you can afford, and I give you a 1-question 10-minute reading. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Take care, Aries.